Hello and welcome to the presentation on Marigot Bay Resort and Marina in St Lucia, hosted by Paradise Promotions. In terms of location, Marigot Bay Resort and Marina is on the west coast of the island. It's approximately an hour's transfer from International Airport Huanora, which is where your clients will fly into if they're coming directly from the UK. Alternatively, if they're island hopping, then they'll fly into Castries, the smaller airport, which is a 15-minute transfer on road down to the resort. One thing you might like to suggest to your clients is that they could use the helicopter transfer from the Huanora International Airport, which will take them up to Castries, and then they just transfer the 15 minutes on the road. Please do make them aware that it's more than likely that their luggage would have to come up by road, so it would arrive to the resort a little after them. So the best thing for them to do is to bring hand luggage so they can freshen up, change and jump into the pool as soon as they arrive. What's important about Marigot Bay Resort and Marina is that this isn't just a hotel. It's a location within its own right. You can see that the rooms have been sympathetically designed into the hillside of the bay. And then you have this luxury marina where all the super yachts come. And on top of that, you've also got the Marina Village, which is a real hub and a life in its own right. So Marigot Bay is a bubble, and Marigot Bay Resort and Marina is situated in the most amazing place, and it's perfect for travellers who want to have that independence where they can walk out, they can walk down to the Marina Village, they can hop on a water taxi over to La Basse Beach, they can go to different bars and restaurants, and without feeling that they have to take a taxi or have a car. Marigot Bay Resort and Marina has to be on everyone's bucket list because there's just nowhere else in the world quite like it. The views are incredible from no matter where you are, and when you stand on property and you look out across the bay, you'll feel your whole body just exhale. It's as if this is what the world must have looked like when time began. But here you can see how these views really are set off because Marigot Bay Resort and Marina is the home to all the super yachts. Because it's a lily pond, whatever's going on the outside weather-wise, inside it's perfectly calm. And that's why the big expensive mega yachts come in and use Marigot Bay. And you have attraction then of the clients on the mega yachts that come in and they use the facilities, the pool and the bars and the restaurants. So the clients will find a real international flavour as they come and experience Marigot Bay. Now I'm going to show you a short video which I hope in the next slide sums up the type of experience your clients will have when they come and stay on property. The property is full of flora and fauna, and that attracts nature. The island of St Lucia has 6 endemic species of birds, and you'll find some of these on property, as well as the butterflies and geckos. So if your clients are nature lovers and want to sit somewhere and relax with a good book, or maybe join our garden walk and learn all about the nature, then Marigot Bay really is the perfect spot. Now, the resort is all about experiences, and we have 10 complimentary experiences that clients won't find in any other property on island, such as our insider view of the Marina, where they can have a tour and they'll learn all about the history of the Marina, the types of yachts that come in as well. We also have our body scrub experience, where they can make their own body scrub that's packaged for them so they can bring it home. And we have our cocoa tea making experience. The list just goes on and on. So if you have clients who are a little bit more energetic and have a basic level of fitness, I highly recommend the Marigot Bay Ridge Climb. Here, a water taxi will take your guests across the bay, where a guide will take them up the mile hike. You can see here the views from the very top, and they are absolutely spectacular. Down in the Marina Village, we have a beautiful designer boutique and a gorgeous gift shop. There's also a grocery store and a bank, and we have our restaurant, the Hurricane Hole, which is a wonderful place to sit and people watch. Now, there's also an independent restaurant called Masala Bay, which I've been told is the best Indian restaurant on island. The location of Marigot Bay is perfect for getting out and exploring the island. So if your guests do want to go out and see and experience some of the other things that St Lucia has to offer, we are in the perfect place. And this is just an example of some of the activities and experiences off property that we can arrange. And you can best arrange that through our personal concierge service that we have. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that later on. As the name suggests, this property is all about luxury marina lifestyle. And I feel that it should be on everyone's bucket list because the views of the marina are absolutely stunning. Now, I'm sure you've noticed that the resort isn't situated directly on a white sand beach that you step out onto, but they have overcompensated for this in the fact that they have two amazing infinity pools, and this is the main pool. It's situated in the heart of the resort, and I'm often asked if the cabanas are chargeable to guests, and they're not. They're complimentary and they're included in the experience. Also included in the experience is complimentary drinking water around the pools, and from 12:30 to 4:30 every day they have tasters, and that could be massage tasters or fruit kebabs or sushi. So there's such a buzz around this pool, and it really is a wonderful place to sit and relax and take in those incredible views. Now, here is another shot of the same pool, and I wanted to show this image because I think it's amazing to see these views again, just to reaffirm that these views of the marina you see from the pools, from the restaurants, from the rooms, just as you're walking around property, and this is what you're not going to get anywhere else in the world. There's also a swim-up bar at this main pool, which you can just see on the left-hand side of the image. And so by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, everyone's kind of meandering around the pool. They've just got themselves another piton or a glass of Prosecco. So you can imagine the chilled vibe around the pool. And here we are again at the same pool. And here you can take your sun loungers in and just relax and lie on your sun lounger. Now there's a second pool, which is again an infinity pool. It's on the lower deck and it's slightly smaller and slightly more chilled out. So if you just really want somewhere to get that total tranquility and peace and quiet while you enjoy the last chapter of your good book, then that's a really good place to sit and relax. So when your clients are ready for a beach experience, then we have a couple of options for them. First of all, this is Le Bass Beach and it's right opposite Marigot Bay Resort and Marina. We have a complimentary water taxi that will pick them up on request and take them the short journey across the bay, and it's literally a minute or less than a minute to get there. On the beach we have a beach attendant who will provide a sun lounger, fresh towels and cool water, and all of the beaches in St Lucia are public beaches and this is no exception. So you will find a mix of local St Lucians and other people on holiday from different properties that have come down to Le Bass Beach. So it has a really authentic St Lucian vibe, slightly different vibe to the resort itself. We were there last May and we had a wonderful afternoon on the beach, and what was perfect, because we have children, our older children, who are 9 and 11, actually took out the kayaks and did kayaking around here. And because it's a lily pond and there's no tide, you don't worry at all about them kind of getting pulled out or the tide getting hold of the kayaks. So it was perfect. It cost us $30 for 2 kayaks for an hour, so really reasonable. Now, the non-motorised water sports are run by an independent company, and they can pretty much do anything that your clients would want to do. And again, if you did want to arrange water sports or boat tours or anything like that, you can use our concierge service and the personal assistants will arrange that for you. Now you can see from this image that La Basse Beach is a beautiful setting. However, if your clients want to have more of a beach experience, then at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina, we have something called a Beach Vibes program. And in that, we have a number of different beaches all around the island where we will take guests either by road or as a water taxi transfer, which they would pay for in resort. And we will arrange for them to have a Robinson Crusoe experience on a deserted beach, or they could go to Pigeon Island and they could see the old fort as well. So we really do cater for the beach lovers as well as people that want a marina or something slightly special. So let's talk about food and F&B options at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina. Now, all of the rates include breakfast, but we do have the option for clients who would like to upgrade to either MAP or our all-inclusion option. Now, the all-inclusion option, it's really good to know that it offers casual dining and fine dining at 4 on-site restaurants and bars. It's also all a la carte and features premium food and beverages, and it's really affordably priced. And also, what's quite unique about our inclusion program is it has a dine-around program. So if your clients stay for 7 nights, on one of those nights they have a choice from 2 different independent restaurants that they can go and eat out at. So they do also get to experience local independent restaurants while they're staying at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina. This is one of my favourite restaurants at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina because it's such a wonderful place to sit and watch the world go by. It's located down in the Marina Village, so you do feel as if you've gone out when you come here for either breakfast, lunch or dinner. And if you're on our MAP or all-inclusion program, then this restaurant is also included. So every Tuesday night they do a really lovely St. Lucian barbecue here. The food is incredible. It's suckling pig and plantain, and it's absolutely incredible. There's so much food to choose from. But I wanted to show you a little bit more about this with a short video. So I'm going to hand you over now to the chef, and he's going to tell you all about it.
My name is Clantebel. I'm the executive sous chef at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina. When guests come to our Tuesday night barbecue, that's where they can experience the authentic taste of St. Lucia. We have our grilled corn skewers, our jerk chicken wings, our roasted sucking pig, fish broth, some nice desserts, all made locally. We also have fire dancers, which is very unique. This is the place to be on Tuesday nights. So join us every Tuesday at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina for authentic cuisine, great entertainment, and a great ambience. Hope to see you there.
This is one of the dining options on property, called the Grill, and it serves both breakfast and dinner as an a la carte option. You can't see it from this picture, but from about where it was taken, just behind, is an open plan kitchen. So this is really like coming down to watch a piece of art as they create your food for you. And the food here is gorgeous. Now, my favourite place to sit is actually out at the front where you can see the terrace, because there you can look out again at that spectacular view of the luxury marina. Now, these options are just a little bit special. If you've got clients who are romantic or celebrating an anniversary or perhaps on honeymoon, we could create a perfect romantic meal for them in the treehouse, which is situated in the village spa. Or if it's a group of friends or a family and they wanted to have an intimate dinner to celebrate something special, then we could create a lovely setting for them in the Alexander Garden. Another dining option is the Rum Cave, which is open for dinner. But before you have dinner here, try a rum tasting experience for your guests. This gives you the opportunity to make something a little bit special for them. You don't always want to just put flights and accommodation together. Here you could put together a wonderful experiential package, and this has to be included. There is a supplement for it, but it's extremely reasonable for the memories that this is going to help you create for your clients. So they would come down here pre-dinner and they would have 4 or 5 different speciality rums from St. Lucia, all laid out for them, and they will be taken through the whole fermentation process. But I'm going to pass you over to Andre now, because he's going to tell you a little bit more about it.
My name is Andre Thomas, and I'm a bartender here at the Marigot Bay Resort and Marina. Marigot Bay is unique. Whatever is happening here at the Rum Cave happens nowhere around the island. Only the Rum Cave at the Marigot Bay Resort and Marina offer rum tasting besides the rum distillery. At the Rum Cave is a very cool spot where people come and hang out, have some refreshing drinks, interact with each other, and have a good meal. When visitors come to the island, they come to learn about your culture. So I share the experience. So by the end of it, for those who never tasted rum or knew nothing about rum production, they get the experience full hand with me here at the Rum Cave at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina.
So, as you've seen over this presentation so far, everything at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina is beautiful, and the rooms are no exception to that. We have 124 suites in total. Now, this image shows you our kind of lead-in room category, which is either a resort or Bayview junior suite, and they are all just under 1,000 square foot of living space, so they are huge for a lead-in room category. The difference between them, of course, is the view. So a resort view room would be slightly lower down on the property, and the Bayview rooms are higher up into the hillside and have the most incredible views of the bay. So as we move up to the 1 and the 2 bedroom suites, and also we have 3 bedroom split level penthouses, you now have a full kitchen area which has everything you would need in it if you wanted to cook or prepare your own meals. It even has a washing machine, so you can be totally self-sufficient. You can see the image here has the dining table laid out, so you could have a chef come in and cook for you if you wanted to. And you also have a living area in this particular room as well. Now, one thing to remember is to get the incredible views that you have in the Bayview suites, you do have some stairs and there are some quite steep hills in certain places. So if you have clients who wanted one of these larger rooms, maybe a 1 or a 2 bedroom suite, but they have some of their clients might have mobility issues, or they might be a multi-generational family, so they might have children who are young, maybe still babies in buggies, let our concierge know, or let reservations know, and they will make sure that at the time of the booking they give those clients the correct rooms for them. Now, some of the rooms also have this plunge pool, which is great, and it works really well for couples who are looking for that romance again, or even families who have young children that might just want to hang out at their room and have a little bit of time playing in the water. They're available as an additional supplement, and they're not expensive, but you do need to pre-book it before your clients come. Now, every luxury resort has a spa, but the spa at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina is more of a tropical rainforest. It's called the Village Spa, and it's so lush, and all of the ingredients which are used in the massages and the oils come from St. Lucia, and they're built around recipes that have been passed down by generation and generation. And they use the mud from the volcanoes and all sorts of things. So they've really combined the location and the destination of St. Lucia within the treatments. They also have your more traditional treatments as well. So there is really something for everybody. Now, I will be giving more information out later on about a wellness experience that they're building at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina. During the peak periods, we also have complimentary yoga and Pilates. Marigot Bay Resort and Marina is one of the few 5-star properties on the island who welcome children and families and has a fantastic kids programme. Based down in the Marina Village, there's a fantastic kids activity room, and the kids programme runs as soon as they have one child in-house. So the personal assistants will reach out to you and find out about the children. How old are they? What are their likes? What do they like to do? Do they like to be outdoors? Do they like water sports or football? In fact, one of the ladies that works in the kids club is also a football coach. So there's so much that they can tailor around the children, and it just makes for a perfect stay. As you would expect from any 5-star property, Marigot Bay Resort and Marina has a wonderful gym. However, it also has this beautiful beauty salon as well. Now this makes it perfect for weddings because brides can come down here before the big day and have a total makeover, have their hair done and be totally pampered. But also on property, we have loads of different opportunities for you to come down with your children. They do something called princesses and tiaras, or princes for boys. And here the children can have their hair and their nails done. They get a little crown as well, and you can combine it with a treatment for mum or dad at the same time. So I just mentioned weddings in the previous slide, and I put this picture in because you can imagine as a potential bride and groom, you're looking for a venue that's totally romantic, that's totally unique, and somewhere where you can have the most incredible wedding photos, because it's the wedding photos that are going to last forever and ever and ever. And Marigot Bay Resort and Marina really is that place. Now on property, we have a dedicated wedding coordinator, and it doesn't matter whether it's a small group or even just a couple, or whether it's a huge big group, maybe 60 or 70 people that are coming down for a big occasion. We can cater for both big and small weddings. And what I would love to do is put you in touch with Lisa on property. So please drop me an email if you think you might have somebody that could be interested, and I will make that connection for you. So what else is unique about Marigot Bay Resort and Marina that I haven't touched on already? Well, I have almost touched on because I have mentioned the personal assistants a little bit throughout this presentation, but I want to tell you a little bit more in detail about the personal assistants and their role in helping you make the most amazing holiday experience for your clients. So once the booking has been made, within about 2 to 3 weeks of the arrival date, the personal assistants will reach out to you to ask you a little bit more about your clients because they want to build a personal itinerary for them. What's really important at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina is that your clients are not just a reservation number, but they are all individual and they all have different expectations of their holiday while they're staying at Marigot Bay. So they will ask you a little bit more about them, what makes them tick, do they have any likes or dislikes, any preferences? Do they have any particular needs? Are they travelling with children? Is it an anniversary? All those types of questions. And that will help them to build a unique itinerary around those clients, which you can then present to them, and they'll do all the hard work behind the scenes for you. So let's just recap on the unique sales proposition of Marigot Bay Resort and Marina. First of all, it's that fantastic luxury marina experience that your clients will be able to totally immerse themselves in, and the selection of both resort and island-based activities, which you can arrange through the personal assistants. We also have this spacious all-suite accommodation, which goes right the way up to 3-bedroom split-level penthouses. There's a variety of culinary experiences, and there's no check-in or check-out times. Now this is particularly important if your clients are coming in and out of the UK, because the flights back to the UK will leave later on in the day, maybe even early evening, and you don't want to have to ask properties to give you a late checkout, which can sometimes be difficult to arrange. Well, at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina, it's already taken care of, and your clients check out when they give back the keys. There's also a welcome amenity for your clients on arrival, and also there's a mini fridge in the room which has complimentary water and soft drinks. Now that's replenished daily, every day of their holiday. What more could you ask for? Now, the next slide is actually a final video that my son did for me after our family holiday at Marigot Bay Resort and Marina. And this gives you an idea to see the property through the eyes of a child. that's it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my presentation on Marigot Bay Resort and Marina. If you have any questions at all, my details are up on the screen now, so please give me a call or drop me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again. Bye.